Well, what's up everyone, this is Soul with another video, and today I'm going to offer what I hope is a quick guide to some new world quest things that you'll be able to do, but you need to kind of learn how to do some minigame weird dude, is that thing has a hat? That thing has a little hat. Anyway, I hope this guide turns out to be useful. If you don't mind, like the video, subscribe for more stuff. As you can tell, I'm going to be kind of doing this as a live recording, so please bear with me. So there are two activities that you're going to learn how to do. That is called Technoscrying and Excavating. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to use the tutorial that you are provided, but I'm mostly doing this because some people are kind of confused as to what's going on and like, hey, this is kind of buggy, or I just don't know what to do, and this is just here to help you out. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to pick up one of these tutorial quests that just kind of helps us get started. It's called Practical Test, and the world quests that are linked to this, which will be unlocked as soon as you finish this full tutorial, you'll be able to do it without too much trouble. So here we put on the glasses. I look very handsome, thank you very much. And then you hit 1 to go into scrying mode, or the scanning mode. Now keep an eye out. See that little thing that just kind of flew over there? I'll wait. I'll let this thing like fire off again. Basically, scrying mode is go in that direction. All right, go in that direction. You also have this indicator right here in the middle that tells you whether you're hot or cold, if you're getting closer to the objective that you need to get to. But in this case, for the most part, as long as you're in the quest area, first wait, every 10-15 seconds or so, and wait until you see it, boop, there you go, and then just kind of follow it. It's pretty easy. So Technoscrying is like definitely the easier of the things to do. Now, of course, this will help and everything, but for the most part, just follow that little squiggly, buggy looking thing as it really tries and struggles to get to that objective. But once you get close, as long as you are facing your objective, it's going to highlight. If you happen to have the interact button, it's going to light up as well. You do need to make sure that you have whatever it is that you're trying to find in the view of this V-shaped, this perspective here. For the most part, your best bet is to just make sure that you're facing it. So that way it lights up, then you can click it, and then you'll be able to complete your objective. The world quests that are involved with this involve getting a couple of these, and then you complete the quest, and that's pretty much it. So let's move on. The other activity or world quest is to excavate, and for some folks this is a little bit tougher or a little bit more confusing, so let me try to help you out. You have a little buddy that follows you who always has a cute hat. This Fire Ellie has a kind of goofy looking hat, so do all of them. It's kind of neat. But what you want to do is find these little markers, just little earth, bubbling earth stuff, and then use the quest marker right over here to lay down the totem. Then you click the totem. I don't know why this is, I know it's convoluted, but well, whatever. Then you click the totem to tell the elementals to start interacting with whatever this is here. And then from there, you get a surprise. Something really should happen. Come on, buddy. I believe. There we go. And something will pop up. Usually it's like a clickable thing. Sometimes it'll be an enemy. Hey, there's an enemy. Something random may pop up. Okay, let's move on to another little little geyser earth thing, whatever. Lay down the totem. Click the totem to tell your little friend to do something. And then something will happen. In this case, cool, violence. Now let's go off to this third one. And I believe this is the one where people tend to be a little bit confused on. So activate the totem, click the totem, tell our buddy to do something. And then we get this kind of puzzle. Something that we need to sift out, that we can't just shovel out or dig out or tell our pet to get out. We have to do a very special and very, again, convoluted procedure. It's a mini game where we tell our little elemental pet to start digging stuff out, but it makes this meter here. You might be kind of familiar with this, where if it's too hot or too cold, you kind of need to be in the middle, but if you go too far to an extreme, the procedure will stop, and then you gotta make sure that it starts up again. So let me start off by screwing up. That would be a great idea. So let's start off by activating the totem. we hit the totem, and then the pet will start going to work. Now normally, now this is the tutorial, so it's not really going to like mess itself up. What it's trying to tell you to do is, hey, you know what, you want to try to get this meter to like not leave this particular, this particular range. Otherwise, the entire thing is going to like get messed up. So you, in this case, you run over the water, and then the meter goes down by a little bit. But if you go down, if you hit too many things, to hit too much of this water, it'll start going in the other direction, as if it's like getting too cold in this case, and it'll just equally mess it up, and then you have to kind of start all over again. Same thing happens here. Like if you start this procedure, and if I am able to start clicking here, you'll start to see my progress bar go up. This will go up too, and if it gets too far, then maybe the procedure will stop here. I think for the tutorial, it actually will finish just like it did right now. So I'm probably gonna have to give a better example, won't I? So I do get another opportunity to do it during this tutorial. Let me kind of show you through, talk you through it. Activate the totem. Click the totem to tell our elemental person to start doing stuff. He's going to reveal what's going on. And now the puzzle is here. Big treasure chest. Very cool. So now in this case, nothing has started yet. We'll see how this works out. So I'm going to activate the elemental again. He or she is going to start digging through stuff. You'll see this meter start going. I'm just going to kind of let it keep going for a little bit. Let it keep going. Let it keep going. So if it goes too far in one direction, like I said, I won't be able to click on this. Now, I did notice that I can kind of like get past this a little bit without it interrupting. But now you see my targeting, my cursor is not changing to the gear, which means I can't click it because it's too hot. So if I go to the water, it'll cool down a little bit. But I think it's just been kind of way too long. I just kind of AFK'd and let it be on its own. So it just kind of reset. And then I'll demonstrate again. Like even though I can start clicking and start progressing through, if I cool this off too much, you can see it go down really fast, right? So all you want to do really, start empowering, let it do its work, wait until the mouse cursor change, and then just start going. That's it. Just start going until you can't. And if you want to make this thing go down, cool. Go ahead and run over that really quick. It'll go down, and then just proceed with what you're doing anyway. Or just go back and click until it goes down again. Hit this again. You just want to use the totem and whatever the element is here to rebalance it, so that way you can kind of progress. It's actually pretty forgiving. Like even though it goes outside for a little bit, like you can kind of play around with it and then resume what you're doing. It's a little, I admit it's a little bit awkward, and that's kind of the reason why I wanted to show you folks how to do it, in case you're a little bit confused. But a little bit better than Archaeology, and my guess is that we're going to see like variations of these activities effectively be what Archaeology as a pseudo profession is going to be. Now, there's no telling if it's going to be an actual profession still, or if it's just going to be like this constant series of activities that we're going to be doing, and then we'll be able to progress through that as a side progression sort of thing, but who knows. But I hope this helped a little bit. I know that the examples weren't like the best, and I know that it was just a tutorial, but to be honest, it is pretty much the same thing that you'll be doing out in the field. Just keep in mind that at the moment, you do need to complete these tutorials, which are a little bit long because you need to do practical tests out across the Dragon Isles. You need to do these in order to unlock a series of world quests for the purpose of getting reputation. So you don't necessarily need to do this on multiple characters. Doing it on just one seems to be fine. There isn't really a huge benefit to doing it on multiple characters. It's not like you're able to get lots of currencies and things like that. That'll make a big difference. So I hope this turned out to be a little bit helpful. Longer than I thought. I apologize for that. But again, hope it was helpful. If so, hit the like button, subscribe for more stuff, and I'll see you guys for the next thing. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.